The air crackled with a tension that could only be described as a perfect storm of British cynicism and American audacity. It was on the set of the beloved BBC panel show Would I Lie to You that Rob Brydon, the show's affable host, unleashed a verbal volley that sent shockwaves through the nation. His target? None other than the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and her much-hyped cooking show. Brydon, a seasoned comedian known for his sharp wit and impeccable timing, began by recounting a recent encounter with a rather flustered American tourist. This young lady, he drawled, his voice dripping with mock sincerity, was convinced that British cuisine consisted solely of fish and chips, crumpets, and the culinary masterpieces of the Duchess of Sussex. A ripple of laughter, both nervous and expectant, swept through the studio audience. Undeterred, Brydon pressed on, his tone shifting from playful to pointed. "Now, I don't want to be unkind," he declared, his eyes twinkling mischievously, "but I've seen this show. And let's just say, the Duchess's culinary skills are, well, let's just say they're not exactly cordon bleu." A collective gasp echoed through the studio, followed by a cacophony of hushed whispers and stifled giggles. The audience, a mix of celebrities, politicians, and ordinary Britons, seemed to be both shocked and delighted by Brydon's audacity. His words, though laced with humour, struck a chord with a nation that had long been grappling with the complexities of the Sussexes' departure from royal life and their subsequent media blitz. Brydon, sensing the palpable tension in the air, leaned into the microphone and delivered his coup de grâce. "I mean, who knew that a woman who once graced the cover of Vogue could struggle so mightily in the kitchen?" he quipped, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Apparently, the Duchess's idea of a rustic roast chicken involved setting the oven on fire and serving it with a side of existential dread. The studio erupted in a wave of laughter and applause, some genuine, some perhaps a bit too enthusiastic. But beneath the surface, a deeper current of unease flowed. Brydon's words, however comedically delivered, had touched upon a raw nerve in the national psyche. The Sussexes, since their departure from royal life, had become a lightning rod for public opinion. Their every move, from their multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify to their highly publicized interviews with Oprah Winfrey and the Sussexes themselves, had been dissected and debated with a fervor rarely seen in modern times. Some saw the couple as courageous trailblazers, challenging the outdated traditions of the monarchy and forging their own path in the world. Others viewed them as self-serving opportunists, exploiting their royal connections for personal gain while simultaneously criticizing the very institution that had made them famous. The controversy surrounding Meghan Markle's cooking show was merely the latest chapter in this ongoing saga. Critics argued that the show, which was billed as a celebration of global flavors and community, was nothing more than a thinly veiled attempt to burnish the Duchess's image and boost her brand. They pointed to the show's lavish production values, its celebrity guest appearances, and its focus on wellness and sustainability as evidence of its superficiality and self-indulgence. Some even went so far as to accuse the Duchess of cultural appropriation, claiming that she was exploiting foreign cuisines for her own personal gain while simultaneously perpetuating harmful stereotypes.